LEGO franchise prides itself on lampooning popular franchises with the plucky energy of an aspiring class clown. But the good-natured tomfoolery that formed the foundation of the LEGO games has fallen into a predictable malaise that defeats the whole reason for their existence in the first place. LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars is the latest attempt to turn George Lucas's enduring property on its head, but it struggles to differentiate itself from its now staid predecessors. There is still an underlying current of entertainment that comes from rushing through the fantastical scenes in the Clone Wars, but this familiar entry never captures a spark that made the other LEGO adventures such a welcome breath of fresh air. The action is spread across 13 worlds of 3x apiece. You always have a small group of the characters to switch among, and you spend most of the time on foot solving puzzles, whacking enemies, and collecting as many bolts as you can fit in your bulging pockets. There's plenty of variety in the Clone Wars, though none of the activities are strong enough to hold your attention for long. Whether you have a lightsaber or blaster in hand, you dispatch foes with the careless ease of a Jedi cutting through butter. Puzzles are just as easy. The game flashes which character you should use, so you don't even have to think before the solution is all but shouted at you. The sleepy rhythm of cutting down brain-dead enemies and solving remedial puzzles makes it hard to stay engaged in the action. There are at least some moments of excitement when you take to the air. Outer space battles are faster and more explosive than your ground-based encounters, and it's fun to barrel out of the way of a missile attack and retaliate with a laser blast of your own. Not only are the flying sections the most entertaining part, but they're the best looking as well. The 3D is quite impressive, making it look as if you're flying into the background. Pieces of debris break off and scream toward your face, and the effect is very immersive. However, the 3D effects on the ground are not nearly as eye-catching. The backgrounds look surprisingly flat and lifeless, and the targeting reticule seems to rest in the foreground no matter where you move it. LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars never lives up to the lofty heights set by its predecessors. It's so utterly predictable that anyone who has played the first 2 LEGO Star Wars games won't find any surprises to suck them in, and that sense of sameness casts a cloud over the whole adventure. Odd moments of excitement do occur in the flying missions, though these are the only intense parts of a tired experience. The Clone Wars provides a charming slant on the Star Wars saga, but its steadfast refusal to evolve makes it too familiar for its own good.